Alright. Welcome, welcome. Should be popping up. Loki is first. Oh yeah. Should be coming in on your screen there any minute now. Beautiful. We got a lot. Let's see. Let's X out some of these. Keep that one. Hey, Strudel. Welcome. So, I know towards the end, obviously yesterday was long. 10 hours. 10 hours seemed to take its toll. On me personally. I will try to keep it at a minimum. The only reason why I'm doing this today is just simply due to there not being an unpledged later on this evening. Or tonight, depending on where you are. I can't either. I really can't. I know I've done them before, but it just, time flies. It really does. So you like that armor on Inigo? You know what? It grew on me. It really grew on me. Because I'm able to. That's the Apotheos hood as well. He had the helm. I think I actually have the helm on me. I won't give it to him. Yeah, because it doesn't. This, for even as nice on a set as it is, and it's got a little bit higher armor rating, right? On Inigo, it just doesn't work. Plus, that's light armor as well. We had him in the red guard gear. And this is smithed up to legendary?
Yes, my friend.
Let's see, let's trade.
Pooling our resources.
I'm almost positive Yorland crafted it to legendary for him, so he'll be a little bit better in combat. And then obviously the scarf is clothing, but it's, you know, it fits him pretty nicely. I do too, I prefer the hood as well. And you can see the hood, obviously light armor, 40 at legendary, not bad, right? I think it fits. You've got obviously a stout piece, and I did read the journal from Ulag. I still have Ulag's journal, which I did not realize was 19 entries. I didn't realize it was that long. I'd forgotten about it. Inigo seems to be dual wielding swords when he uses them. He's actually wielding his blade, which he carries his ebony blade, his ebony sword, right? He seems to want to dual wield that with the Dunmeri leaf sword, which I'm actually okay on, and then he'll swap over to his bow when he needs to. I'm letting him do his own style in combat, but I'm also making sure that he's not aggressive. We are trying for stealth. What I will be doing now is
What's next?
Well, we delivered the claw to Lucan. I myself have a bit more carry weight than I would like to. I don't believe I have the frost enchantment. I'm going to see if I can disenchant this. And we did find the Imperial Bow of Throwing. I was waiting for this particular enchantment, the stacking 8-point curse for 20 seconds. And your target is launched when they exceed its health. So, we're going to wind up putting that on one of our daggers. I may directly put that on my Argonian blade. I may, and I think he's already smithing it, but I think he's smithing the Sithis razor. Yorland is also crafting me my ringmail. So, and we have to pick up our stuff from Farengar. I have a amulet of, what did I take? I think I took Magicka. He enchanted it plus 66, which is a massive boost. Massive boost. We'll also be collecting elven arrows. We'll get into that later. When I pick up my Sithis razor, I will be giving him my Argonian blade to be enchanted with this one. And then of course we found the Blade of Dibella. This was within Maven Blackbriar's home. I took it, I stole it, you know, as it sits. Um, so on our left-hand ring is the Ancient Nordic Gold Sapphire Ring of Replenishing, which I found in Markarth Origin, the player home. Just a base regeneration of 60%. This will only work at nighttime with Sacrosanct, right? Because our right now, our health, magic, and stamina does not regen in the daytime. Regardless of what enchantments you have on, it does not regen. You can use potions to regen, that's fine. So you'll see I do have my blood potions. We'll also be collecting more of these when I take my next rank up in my vampire feedings. Cure disease, I'm going to wind up selling these. I don't need these anymore. But you can see I do have Fortify Health, which also restores health 16 points over 5 seconds, which is great. Anything base healings to regen basically in the daytime. Otherwise I'll use Restoration if I can. And we're going to start loading up on, like, you know, minor health just in a pinch. Magicka, I'm going to be keeping stamina. I'm going to have to keep. Regenerate Magicka. This is great. 51% over 120 seconds. That's a massive boost. Same with health, even though it's 20%. And then, of course, our resists. Fire is 38, 30, almost 40%. Even these 31% ones aren't that bad. Cold could be buffed up, obviously, but I'm doing that myself. 31% frost resist on top of my natural vampire resists. And then base resist magic. This one has a haggle of 19% over 300 seconds, which is beautiful. Stack that with my Thieves Guild hood, so that's 29% better prices. Almost 30% better prices. You can see my restore magic that I make 16 points per 5 seconds. Now I have no perks in alchemy whatsoever. None. Obviously ultimate healing is great, but it's been nerfed. It's not all in one. It is 50 points per second for 5 seconds, which is still pretty good. And then things we've also stolen. I have 2 of the 4 for Ebony. We'll get to this. And right now the medallion I started with, the Dwemer medallion of minor magicka, 20 points, will be replaced with a 66 point magicka boost, which will be immensely useful. And I believe I have a ring of illusion on my right hand, 12% less, which is great. When I'm creating potions, I have a minor alchemy one. I'm going to have Farengar make me a ring and a circlet of alchemy that are hopefully better. And I think I should have some black or grand soul gems on me. I think I purchased 2. Yeah, I have 2. And then I have one that's unfilled. So I may purchase one more. I have enough gold to purchase one more, but I have to make sure I could purchase my ring mail. Yeah, it's due to a mod that alters alchemy in the way that even your base alchemy skill, which for me isn't all that bad. It's at 42 right now, but you can see I don't have any perks. I don't even have the base perk for mastery. It grows exponentially with your physical skill, which is nice. Obviously, perking these and buffing in the tree greatly enhances that, but I don't want alchemy to become too overpowered, because I feel as later in the play, I will be relying less on alchemy for poisons, maybe just for the regen, but then at some point further down I'm not going to have to worry about the non-regeneration during the day. You can see my magicka right now is at 307, so basically if I'm buffing 66 less the 20 I have on there now, it's going to be 46, so add 46 to this. So it's that's 351 it should be at, I think, if my math is correct. It's probably not, but what we are doing, let's check the quest journal. Well, We did meet with the Vigilance. I also was able to feed on Isran while I was there, so I gained some abilities from him. We were in, well, we're here in Riverwood. I was also able to feed on Delphine, and that's part of the Blue Bloods quest. The most powerful mortals in Skyrim. There are 13. You need 7 to complete the Blue Bloods quest, and you gain certain abilities with that. I've fed on 3. I've fed on Mercer, I've fed on Delphine, and I have fed on Isran. There are some that are normally really tricky, Mercer being one, but I am a member of the guild, so it was a little easier for me. Plus my illusion skill is increased just by being a vampire by 25% in 25 or in 50% magnitude, which is amazing. And I don't have a lot perked into that, but we have a couple others to feed on. Some of them are pretty difficult to get to. Pretty difficult. Some are pretty easy. Delphine's the easiest. I've already completed that. So when you go to your active effects, it'll tell you which one. Eyes of the Moon, and they go in order, and it doesn't matter who you feed on. The order that you receive these is always going to be the same. So you don't have to feed on the same NPCs in the game. That part's not going to matter. It's just going to matter that you get 7, and then you'll get 7 of these abilities or passives. Eyes of the Moon. So now my Vampire Seduction that I can use once a day affects targets up to 50 levels higher than me, meaning all of the other major NPCs to feed on, I can seduce them, and that seduction will basically work on every single one. And again, if it's a harder enemy, I could use that if I'm done with the quest. It's really nice. Dream Thief, the passive when you activate a sleeping target, buffs your illusion spells by 50% more. That's over a period of time. I have 18 minutes, 31 seconds left. Fortitude is base. Let's see here. Kiss of Death is also base. This comes with your first feeding when you drain lethal. And every time you drain lethal, permanently increases health, magic, and stamina by 1. So if I drain lethal 1,000 people, I'd have 1,000 health, magicka, stamina, and health. Permanently. Which is why you saw me feeding on those guards in Windhelm. That's okay, Loki. No worries. So let me see some of the other ones. Moonlit Waters. Vampire can swim underwater without drowning, and well, I can already swim underwater being an Argonian. But walk across the surface of water. Not run. If you run, you'll fall. But if you hit the caps lock to walk, you'll walk across the water as a vampire. It's nice. Night of the Wolf. This is one that I chose. I think this was the first one I chose. Able to sneak feed on people who are not detecting you, which is great. This will also allow me. I can seduce. I could use my seduction, and then sneak feed on them, or I can inadvertently use the dual cast calm spell. If I activate them while they're sleeping, my illusion's buffed by 50%. And then Potence was the second one I chose. So my Vampiric Strength grants me 15% more attack damage, increased to 30 when I'm sated. I always try to stay sated. So I always have a 30% boost to my attack damage. At the worst case, if I'm ever reach the stage 3, stage 4 where I'm hungry, it reverts to 15%, but even still, that's still a nice bonus. This is a base perk right when you feed from Sacrosanct. Your Vampiric Charm makes intimidation attempts twice as likely to succeed, so you don't need perks in speech, but if you do, it stacks. Even just one perk in the base mastery of speech will stack and it adds a stacking 5% boost to your buying and selling. It's really nice. So let's see here. This is regen. My resist disease is 100%. Frost is 50%. Poison's 100. Sense Vitae. Okay, so this was the third ability when I fed on Delphine here. Activate a living target while sneaking to... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got this after feeding on... It was somebody else. Oh, Ease Run. Ease Run. So Sense Vitae is the second one. And it just lets me learn their attributes and resistances so I can... You know, if I wasn't sure what mortal, or I guess in some cases vampiric enemy, living or sometimes undead targets eventually, you could see what they're weak or resistant to, plus their stats. And it does. You could do it over and over again, and it won't let them detect you. It's great. Some other things here with Sacrosanct. Still hard. Yeah, Vampire is 25% harder to detect by creatures and people while sneaking. Combine this with the Shadow Stone, which is here. Increase movement speed by 20% in combat, which really helps. It's called Blur. That really helps with my going against Ultimate Combat Overhaul. So, for those of you who remember, think of Athralor. I know I was using better vampires, but you remember as the stronger he grew as a vampire, the quicker he was in combat. Even with Ultimate Combat, he could dance around the battlefield in open combat very easily, and basically not be touched. He was a whirlwind in open combat, to the point where he was really just using a blade and his Vampiric Drain. Yeah, Dominate, 25% more powerful and 25% longer for my illusion spells, which is awesome. And then of course we are a follower of the Hist, so now this will gradually go up. We're now at 27 point bonus to all attributes for an increased amount, 457 seconds based on favor with the Hist. We're almost at 100% favor, and then we'll have another 100% to go. And follower. This is normal. Explore new locations, slay Daedra. I can raise undead, but I can't summon Daedra. Pray only outdoors. Okay. And this tells me my feeding rank. I fed recently and I'm sated, so I'm in the sated state. We have to hit 240 for our next rank up. Obviously, with I need my varied diet, it's basically blood at this point. Consumption, 9 points to stamina magicka. That's not, it's not big, but it's, it's not bad. Resistance to fire, obviously. Well hydrated though. Time between shouts, reduction. Stamina magicka regen increased by 8, so that would be at night. Resting is 8% more effective at lowering fatigue. Same thing with sated for health regen, right? And my overall wellness, health is increased by 30 points. Being a vampire almost doesn't affect this. I basically get a free 30 points, and then it goes up from there. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be focusing more on the quests, more on the role-playing. I know towards the end, probably the last 2 to 3 hours, you guys could probably tell that we're here. Even I was a little bit out of it. I was just more in it to do some gameplay. Less talky, more just kind of putzing around. Excuse me, just a little sip of coffee here. Alright. We did the first 7 quests for the guild. We have not been to the Brotherhood Sanctuary in Falkreath. Although, this is intriguing me. Whatever the Vigilance is doing, we became a vampire before seeing them. And knowing Junal Shay, he really has no love for anybody, with the exception of Inigo. That Strudel, you really didn't miss much. You missed me do Bleak Falls. You missed me return the Golden Claw and get the Dragonstone. Oh, I do want to unlock dragons. First thing I'm going to do is unlock dragons. I want to get them into the world. We are going to be doing that first. I want to see how he handles dragons. Heaven forbid I get a fire dragon of any sort at this level. Um, Even a part of his fire breath, I am annihilated immediately. Immediately. Because of deadly dragons that I have on here. And I'll show you what I have them up to. I didn't go too much with the dragons. I set their difficulty to expert, so it's in the middle here. Okay. But I did... Oh, I didn't buff their attributes. Hold on, let me buff them up. This goes to 80. The melee damage goes up to 80. And then their magic damage, no, that stays at 75, okay. Magic resist, I always keep them at 20, and their armor rating I put to 275. Okay. Because I do want them to be tougher. As far as the assault goes, single dragon and two dragons for right now. I will increase this to 3, so we have the chance to have 3 dragons all at once. And they're also unleveled. So even in the beginning here, they'll be unleveled. Okay. I always hit the unleveler. I like seeing the much harder dragons early on in the game. Dragons return to Skyrim. We haven't been to Helgen. Okay. But we are going to talk to the people here in Riverwood and see what's going on. And then obviously this is just their timer setting. So they'll respawn at the earliest convenience, 96 hours here, which was recommended. Not between 96 and 144. I set it as low as possible, and randomizers recommended at 12. I set it there as well. And then obviously dragons, I will probably, let's see, Misk. Misk is I think for their souls. Alright, I left this alone. Although the weight of the bones, we'll put this at 4, we'll put this at 2. I don't want them weighing me down. But dragons themselves, this difficulty will come to insane at some point, as will me even upping these stats almost to max what they can. I want those dragons to be the hardest things in the game to fight. They should be. They should absolutely be tougher than a giant. They should be tougher than most bosses that you fight. And they will be, eventually. Not yet, because, well, you'll see. They're going to be hard enough as it is. Do I have anything else? I don't have anything else to change. I don't believe so. Yep, no, we're good. Okay. We'll be focused more on the quests, and then obviously he's a vampire now. You guys, I think you saw that last episode. Ooh, excuse me, last episode. He lost his nice blue eyes. I am quite digging the vampire eyes on him, and of course, you know, with Argonians and Khajiits, they get the fangs. So the fangs are a very, very nice touch. And I'm curious to see how he will do in his ringmail. His ringmail gear. Inigo, you ready?
You want to talk?
Any thoughts?
I'm hoping you get a good deal in here.
I usually do. I'm a vampire. I do want to trade
What
with you,
is
though.
yours is mine.
Let's see how you're doing on your sweet rolls. Oh, you don't. You ate them all. You piggy? I got 9. Let's give him a couple. Let's give him 3. I better not give him skooma. Let's put the Elsewhere Fondue on the favorites. I had to start using this. You can see what Elsewhere Fondue is, right? So those of you who know it from the base game know what it does, but now 1 bottle of ale, 1 Eider cheese wheel, and 1 serving of moon sugar actually creates 5 Elsewhere Fondues. Which is why I was collecting them, but now you can see what it does. Health regen 10% faster for 600 seconds. Oops, I'm sorry. Magicka is 15% for 600, and health is increased by only 5 points for 300. So, well, not that great. The regen is nice, and it lasts a long time, especially the health and Magicka. We'll be using this during the nighttime, because this won't work during the day, sadly. It's not like a potion that actually will. So, And we'll still go with our damage health potions. You can see my favorites here. Blood Seed's still on, Calm is still on, Cromwell's Sword, just to have it on the back. I don't think it's
Let's go.
I don't think it's on my back right now, is it? Well, I have it favorited. There it is. Okay. Okay. I just like to show. That's basically for show. I was really, really proud of that accomplishment. Those of you that watched that, there's Loki. Give me the skooma and the sweet roll. we do have to talk to the people here. Ooh. Don't like that. Oh, there's a thief. Fellow brother from the guild there?
By sure, what do you want?
Huh. You here for trouble?
Got something to say?
He's only level 14. Got good health though. He's Zenord. Oh, you're still here. You're nothing to pickpocket, huh?
Get away from me!
Alright, fair enough. It's we have to be careful. It's daylight here, so it's 3:09 p.m. Although I think we cleared out the wolves and everything here already.
This world is incessantly magnificent.
I agree. Out of curiosity, Inigo.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
I just want to make sure your combat is set.
My speciality.
What are your current tactics?
I am attempting to control my temper.
Alright, so that's
and
good.
in battle, I am fighting how I choose.
Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch his fighting style up to the bow.
I am
I
versatile.
need him to be slightly ranged. Use ranged whenever you can.
Okay, I will endeavor to lend support from a distance.
Okay.
Fire away. I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings.
I am
My
also
mother
going to be
showed
doing
me a handy
Inigo's
trick with
quest
a
line
rock
too,
and a
so
glove.
for those of you that know it, you already
I was
know.
never bothered again.
For those of you that don't, we'll be doing it. Yeah, serves a little loud to write.
Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness.
Okay.
Let us go.
Yeah, let's go. Yep, wolves are gone. Oh, there's our buddy. You can come too. I forgot he was there. You don't need that steel arrow though. You can have that hatchet. And we'll be using a lot of the hemomancy spells. And they too get a nice rune effect. So let's do this. Let's see how much we can regen. Let's make sure it regens faster. We do have the Shadow Stone. Okay.
Why are you carrying around human flesh? Ugh.
Oh, sorry to go. Let's do this. While we're traveling in the daytime, I did steal the Ring of the Wind. Increase my movement speed. So we may as well use this during the daylight when we're just traveling around. I'll have to switch it out for my Onyx Ring of Illusion, but we'll see. You ready? There we go. It's a little better. And even with weapon drawn, he's still pretty quick. So I don't have the need to we don't have the need to sprint. So I won't be draining my stamina and constantly using my my potions for that. Nice. I will be looking for more mushroom. Jeez. Ah. Flowers. Yeah, you can see how his movement speed has definitely been increased. Oh yeah. Wonder if that Draugur's still. Oh, he's following along. He's keeping up. Nice. Just be careful. Sometimes you never know. Nothing, huh? It's the only downside with Sakura. He doesn't have the mobile abilities that you gain. Oh, he did a number on this place. Look at that. Calm down there. Register. He still has a good amount of time.
Your zombie smells fresh.
He does. I think he munched the sweet roll already. Wow, that looks really good. It's always a nice find picking up the Ring of the Wind, especially as a vampire with Sacrosanct. Sacrosanct really makes it difficult if you're like me. Who's this?
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
Oh,
I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me. I'm one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague.
Hey,
a
Mel.
year ago if not for
Welcome.
Perryite's protection. Returning to High Rock, our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Perryite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
huh. He wants out of Skyrim, he says, huh?
What was that?
Nothing?
They are no more.
Interesting. Zombie could stay. Let's go this way to Riverwood. We haven't been this way yet. And they will catch up. This is also one of the nicer spots here.
Let me give you some room.
Oh yeah, groaning. Sometimes I don't know what's worse, the human, the mortal groaning, or the undead creaking and groaning. I think both are kind of annoying, but you know. So we should have a couple ways in. Here's one. Nice. This will take me by the farmhouses here. Oh, eggs. Mind if I do?
I've been looking for you.
Whoa!
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Letter of notification. So that's changed from notification note. Wow, he got there quick. We didn't read Arvel's journal. Not that we need to. I didn't read King yet either. Two-handed. Doesn't. So letter of notification. One should be from Yorland. There it is. Alright, awesome. So we get a couple things to do there. You.
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that.
Huh. So a dragon destroyed Helgen.
What? Dragon? In Helgen? That explains what
Hey,
I saw
Shane.
earlier.
What's going
Flying
on?
down the valley
Welcome.
from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was.
Yeah, it flew this way. You guys must have seen it here.
You're right. I saw it. Didn't want to believe my own eyes is all. Dragon. Here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
Dragons.
We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Aye.
Fair enough.
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Actually,
Fëanor thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius.
well, we have him here.
She's already mine, I keep
It's
telling
good to see you again.
Yeah,
The finest
I can't say the
weapons
same,
in armor.
Albert. Let's get rid of some of these things here. We're gonna keep the bolts. I'm gonna keep the Apotheus hood just because, or the helmet, because it's unique. Thieves Guild, obviously, we have to disenchant these unless I've already got it. Does he have anything I might want? No elven arrows. Sneak attack steel. Wow. I need my money for the gear to pick up though is the problem. I don't have anything else to sell. Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to give up on that for now. How much time does my little guy have? He's got enough time. Nice. The sky is starting to turn over. Let's get the light on. Pick those already. They'll catch up. just F5 it right here just in case. Some hemomancy for you. Okay. Now, let's do this. Buff 1. Let's make our offering to the Hiss. We're at 94%, which is nice. With a nice little buff. And we should be good to go. So we're gonna go. We're good. And some rain too. Nice. Got a little bit of everything going on here. So obviously it's going to be nighttime there. We don't have any quests to do or anything like that. Who's this? Oh, Battleborn.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. And yes, it is very dark at night. So if you guys can only see in front of me, that's on purpose. I don't want my light to be too bright. We'll have to do things in the morning. I have the feeling it's going to be raining in the morning as well.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Official business. Stand aside.
Or else what?
Wow.
You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun city guard? The gate's closed.
Yeah, I have news about the dragons, asshole.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah. See that? No respect. No respect. Swap that ring out. I don't want to be flying through Whiterun. Okay.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook.
I wonder if Bellathor's still open. Sometimes he is, sometimes he closes right up at 8. He's closed up. But I believe Arcadia is still open for a little while. We can hop in here and
Pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
see if there's anything I can sell her. Uh-oh. Hey.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
No, I'm good.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Alright. Frostbite, lingering magic. This is useless for me. I haven't been using these. This may change. Frenzy definitely won't. We'll be gaining the Frenzy spell. Paralysis, I'm gonna hold on to this. I don't need Cure Disease. These may actually come in handy. As will these. And, yeah, don't need this, don't need this. Food we can pretty much... Go down to 1 water skin. I don't think I need it. I like to hold on to the blood wine just in case. Ales we hold on to. Alright, that should be fine. Wow, 40 something blue butterfly wings. 49 death bells, that's what I like to see. Alright. 48 of them. Let's buy that. Well, we'll save our money.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I think what I'll do is I'll talk to Farengar first. I believe I could still use the well to drink. Yep. We'll be swapping that over to blood only fairly soon, and then I can get rid of all my foods. Out of curiosity, is Yorland even still up here? He might be. Although I may not be able to purchase from him. Sometimes he just works after hours. And I hear him. Alright, so for this, absolutely I'm going to be putting this foot on.
My poor Fralia thinks Thoron's still alive, but I know better.
Nah, he's dead. And I like to pick my items up. Are they ready?
I suppose so, yes.
Okay. The ringmail gear. Beautiful. Did he made them exquisite. Okay. There we go. I would like to see Yorland.
We Greymanes got just as much to be proud of as them battle boards. But you won't see us with our noses in the air.
Can you upgrade my equipment?
I suppose so, yes.
I want to see if he can... Oh, I still have those boots on. Crap, okay. We're going to give him this, this, and my hood. And... for the time being, I'm also going to give him the steel crossbow. Okay. Let's see if he can even do this. He can. 2 bone meal, okay. Ledge, oh, look at that. Yes. Finally, the hood gets a proper upgrade. And the steel crossbow to 45, yeah. Perfect. And now, this is the burlap, okay, but we're going to swap that over to, let's see here, Shroud of the Grey box for my sneaking, which I think looks really nice. I'm going to have to set this up a little bit. Just give me 1 second here. The hood will be favorited. Shroud of the Grey Fox is favorited. Illusion, yeah. We have to pick our stuff up from... Okay, perfect. Argonian Blade will still be 1 for now. 2 is Ghost Walk. 3 is Reanimate. 4 should be Fury. 5 will be my... Oh, I'm sorry. 5 should be the Ringmail Hood. 6 will be the Cowl of the Grey Fox. That way we can take them off as needed. Alright, we have our second set of gear. Give me 1 second here, guys. Just close this out. Beautiful. Ah, apparently it's YouTube itself, being YouTube itself. Yeah, usually, you know, Ringmail is, I mean, he's got a lot of extras on. Take off his lantern, obviously. And what you're seeing is from all geared up. The potions are on there normally. The coin purse is usually on the back, but it clips through the cloak, so I had to put it on the side there. I'm okay with that. Alright. And it's upgraded too, so we have a nice buff in our armor. Our armor rating is now, what is it? 225. Excellent. We'll keep the green burlap on here for when we get our gear back again. We could actually... Because neither one of them were enchanted, so it's not like I'm missing any enchants on it. And I get an excuse to wear the Shroud of the Great Fox. This will eventually become his assassin thieving gear, I think. Alright, let's see. So we'll get a better look at it here in the light. Oh yeah. Not bad on an Argonian, huh? Oh yeah. That's his alchemy pouch and the torch that gets covered up very nicely. I don't use torches, obviously, but I have always liked the ringmail stuff. I never liked it on Nords or Executioners, but I think on the Beast races, it fits very nicely. The hood is a little, I'm going to use a really bad term here, domey, and you could obviously see his scales poking through the side. Try to ignore those. It's because of the head tracking mod. Or maybe just because of his scales in general. Yeah, see how they poke through? Can't fix everything, you know. Let's go speak to Mr. Well, first let's disenchant. Oh, good, we don't have it. And we'll find something with block. That's kind of unique. Let's keep that.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Jeez. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why
we don't want her seeing our eyes yet.
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Right. We have to pick our gear up from Mr. Farengar.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
There is. You're exactly right. I want my stuff.
Dragons reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
No. Just want my gear. Is it ready?
Yes.
Wow, expensive. Can afford it though. My Sithis Razor, excellent, and Ariel Gold Medallion. Very nice. Alright, so what he did for us was... Let's see, so I could sell him this. Perfect. Let's see. I have a Ring of Illusion, which is 12% less. We named it the Hiss Medallion. So instead of 20 points, it'll now be 66. And where is it? I could sell him that. Oh, my razor, obviously. Damn. Target takes 24 points of shock. We are going to have him enchant the Argonian blade. We're going to use Sithis' razor in the meantime. B-Man, what's up? What's going on? So let's see how this looks. Now, since we swapped over to ring mail, obviously the Argonian blade we've had from the beginning. You'll see it clips through. It's unfortunate, but it just does. Sithis' razor will now be 1. And we will equip it. And I do like this blade a lot. It's got shock on it as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful blade. Look at that. Alright, so let's sell him. I know I keep doing this over and over. Buying and selling is never really fun to watch.
It seems this damnable conflict.
Don't care.
Take a look.
Alright, let's we will be selling him this. Although, do we have another circlet? I do not. Okay, we will not be selling him that. You can have this. I started with this. You can have... Wow, not much else, huh? Any spell tomes that I can get rid of? No. Damn, I was hoping for more. You could have this bandolier. I'm not going to need this. So another 155. Not that it's great, but... So I have a medallion of minor alchemy. We want a ring and this circlet of alchemy. Can you enchant something for me?
Of course.
Okay. Ready to take my order. Good. Let's give him the circlet. Let's give him not a stolen ring because I don't want to have it taken off me. I like this one, the Nordic Ebony ring. Let's give him this. We have the medallion. And I believe that's it, just those two. Oh, my Argonian blade, we're going to give him this. Alright, so first things first, the blade I definitely need. I only have 2 grand soul gems. Shit. Well, let's see if I can get that first. Threshold throw. I might not need this. I could use paralyze. Even for 1 second is all you really need. We have shock. I could do absorb magicka. Or health, obviously. 19 points. That's not that great. Let's get that blade off there. Let's do the alchemy first. Make sure we're... Wow, it's 20% more? Okay. crap, that's going to be expensive. And then the ring. %, so that's not that bad. I have to rename that. Okay. So that's all, and I should get my razor back. There it is. Okay. Well, that's that. We have to come up with more money, don't we, Inigo?
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts?
This is a roomy place. It
Hey,
makes
Tim.
me want to sing and dance and chase my tail. Do not worry, I will control myself.
The Vice mod's on here. No. Vice mods, what do you mean? We put him in, we finally got our ring mail from Yorland. So we got a nice armor boost. This is going to be eventually, when I get my other gear back from Yorland, you can see he can only do these to exquisite, which is, you know, it's fine for me. I'm okay with this. Right, the ringmail stuff is going to look good on him. Plus we get to wear the Shroud of the Grey Fox, making my stealth basically, I mean, well, what's F5, but just to be safe here. Hey, we could take our gold back.
Why you...
We're gonna... like a helper for... Backup mod. I still have no idea. I said hi to Mel. Let's try that again. Normally I wouldn't restart that, but I had a 90-something% chance. See, he still can't see me. Can he? Hold on. No, he still can't see me right there. Let's see if I can get this back. I have a 93% chance, right?
What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Do it!
Alright, we'll let him have my money. It was a nice thought. Fine, he can keep the money. I stole everything else from him in here. Let's see what this idiot wants. And also let me make sure everything else is set right now. So now my Sithis Razor will be 1. The ringmail hood will be 5. The shroud will be 6. 2 should still be Ghostwalk. 3 will be Reanimate Corpse. We're going to have to find Revenant soon with my levels getting up there, which means a trip to the college. No, but I could do that for the next one, Mel, if you want. Corral Mill's sword is just on there literally for show. It may actually not go that well with the ring now, so I may take it off. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that off. Corral Mill's blade we found very early on, for those of you who don't remember. When we fought Corral Mill in the Forsaken Cave. And it's got a very unique enchantment on it. Reduces armor rating by 30 points for 8 seconds and 2 points of corrosive damage over 4, so it's not all that great, but it's a unique model, so... My main weapon's the Sargonian blade here. We will be getting back to this at some point. It's a dagger. It is a dagger. But we will be using Sithis' razor. So. And let me just unfavorite Corral Mill's sword. So it goes away. Let's put the razor back. Everything's working as it should. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's keep that hood on while we talk to idiot here. Wow, it seems like YouTube, whether I'm on Wi-Fi or not, just does not like me today. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about this. Let me swap back over to my Wi-Fi. I reset and everything, and it's just it's a no-go. For whatever reason. Alright, we're reset. Live chat is on. Okay, cool.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yeah, it destroyed Helgen, and it was headed this way last I saw.
My smear, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus?
Filthy dumber.
Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkirk will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while a dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my
Scaled
esteem.
armor?
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
My particular talents, he says Inigo. He knows nothing of me or my work. What's he have on him? Ooh. These will be nice for later. And again, don't mind the, like I said, the pokage of the scales out the hood. Unavoidable.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can
just,
help you with your dragon project.
Yeah, stay like
Go
that.
ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into
Oh,
the
nice,
dragon.
Tim. Are you going to be doing it tonight?
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well,
Awesome.
when I
Let me
say
know what time
fetch,
you're doing it.
I really mean delve into a dangerous
I will
room
definitely
in
be there.
search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Yeah. Just tell me what we need to do. Right to the point.
You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Tablet, huh? What about this one?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual creeps the Jarl foists on you.
You have no idea. I want my reward.
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward have a
Oh,
niche.
don't
I'm
worry.
sure one of them will pay you
I will.
appropriately. I wonder what Irileth is so excited about.
Yeah, let's not let her,
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
listen here.
Farengar, you need to come at once.
A
A
dragon?
dragon's been
How
sighted
exciting.
nearby.
Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
What are you thinking to go?
Something on your mind? No, my mind is as blank as your expression right now. No offense.
Come on.
Yes, my lord.
Tell me what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. The sword coming from the south. It's false. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. Thirdly, here left. Better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster in the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me.
Alright, come on. Gonna go.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more
used the two different
experience
guys
with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten
was it a northern northern experience and Lexi, or?
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that
Your
you are now
your
permitted
characters
to purchase
always come out so
property in the
beautiful,
city.
Tim.
And
I love
please,
them.
accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much
Leather
like to.
boots of... Oh, you gave me actually something enchanted this time, you cheap bastard. 12% lesser. Yeah, well, I can get rid of these.
No, I can't afford to risk both of them. I need you here working on ways to defend the
You.
I'll see you
against
with the
this
watchtower
dragon.
Dark elf.
as soon as the rest
As
of
you-
them
Yeah.
gather.
One last thing.
You may see me, you might not
This
see
isn't
me.
a death or glory mission.
Let's go, Indigo.
You know what I mean.
Let's get rid of these cheap pieces of crap that he gave me. Boots of courage, my ass. And you know what? We'll get rid of this amulet too. I don't need this clogging up space. Block. Alright. Well, dragon. Let's get this over with. Alchemy. I don't think I have anything else for alchemy yet. Let's just double check my ingredients. I only, like I said, I don't have any. Well, I have a perk, don't I? So let's think about this. I can go up a little further in lock picking. It illuminates a locked container with valuable items. Lockdown. Activate. Okay. I don't really need to worry about that. Game of Fate. Now, I've only seen this used once. Specifically by Gopher. And recently. As in, I think this chapter was, or the end of the last chapter was the first time I'd seen it. Problem with this is that 15,000 gold is gonna overburden me because gold now has weight. And a free perk point. The name of the container. Okay. Dragons have to be activated though, which is what Gopher didn't do in the beginning of the game. He took this perk almost in the beginning of chapter 1, but didn't have dragons activated. That was why he thought it wasn't working. Sneak we're basically good on. The only other thing I could really think of taking is Silent Roll. Possibly Dynamic Entry. The rest of them I'm pretty much good on. The only other one that I will be taking is the second of Backstab, 50%. We will be taking that. Light Armor, we're okay. We have the base 2. I have Light Armor fit. I will be going up this tree as it increases slowly, so I will be doing some training with Grelka. I had the base 1 and one-handed. Alterations passively leveling just by having Stone Flesh on the auto cast. It's the only one I have. 1 in Restoration. This may change to 2, but not yet. Destruction we're good on. I got 2 and 1. Conjuration's almost a 60, which will give me, let's see. If it's destroyed within 20 seconds, the attacker is stricken with a date. This may come in handy. And I'll have this perk, so I'll be immune. Plus I'm immune anyway because vampire. The attacker is stricken. It does not spread, so no worry that Inigo may get struck with it. I may hold off on that, to pick that up. Illusion, we really need to get to 40. We really need to start getting up this right side here. Kindred Mage, Fickle Fate, Master of the Mind. Now, you see me dual casting Illusion, but because of the way the uncapper is working, all of my skills level slower. Also at 40, I could take Calm Before the Storm. So it may actually be beneficial to put this perk into Alchemy. Because Speech I already have. Well, Speech is pretty much good. You know, I'm gonna hold on to it. But I will eat some ingredients that I haven't found, at least the base one too, except for the Daedra Hearts. Some other rare ones I won't eat yet. Giant's Toe I may as well. I got a couple of them. Moth wing yet. Moon Sugar, may as well at least learn the base. It's rare, but it's not as rare as the other ones. That should be it. Okay, cool. Dragons, huh? Death Bell and River Betty. 10 points for... Oh, nice. If I add a human heart to this... Keep it the same. Could sell some of these regen ones, right? 344, but I think Lavender does it better, doesn't it? Yeah, 451. Okay. So we're going to want to fortify health. I can only make one. 68 points, but that's a good one. Ooh, nice. Invisibility. We can make 4 of these. 41 seconds. That's not that bad. Just in a pinch. Okay. Resist fire, absolutely. 41%. Restore magic. Yes. 16 points. Let's see here. We'll do... Where is it? Giant's Toe. Creep Cluster. Wheat, maybe? There it is. Alright, so we could sell some of these. We'll sell these to Arcadia. I'm in no rush. What's F5? I'm in no rush to do anything with the dragon at this point. Plus, 2:30 in the morning. Lexi's in Northern? Yep. Yeah. Tim, I'm really looking forward to it, bud. Like I said, I've made a couple of female that I was happy with, but they in no way compare to the amount of time you put into your characters. Yours are absolutely superb. Although it would be a good time to see about taking this dragon down. It is nighttime. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a hard save now.
We are getting wet.
We are, Inigo. Alright, Tim. I'll be here. Yeah, this dragon's gonna be... It's gonna be tough, but we're doing it at night, so I actually have regeneration. Otherwise, yeah. Let me just make sure I have the proper gear on. Replenishing, yes. Illusion ring, yes. The alchemy necklace, no. Where is my necklace? His medallion. Okay. There we go. Some more lavender. Yeah, we got our carry weight down to 420.
This one needs something?
No, we're good. Let's go this way. Walls of Whiterun tonight. Oh. Wrong one. This simply won't do. Don't get ahead of yourself there. And the world is a better place. Nice sword. Too bad I don't want it. And there. Damn Dalmor.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around. Spread out. Look for survivors. We need to know what.
Another hunter man. Ah, shit. Turn that light off. Well, at 5. Got him. Yeah, definitely won't be easy. We got some in on him. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have at my disposal? These are gonna AoE, so they're gonna aggro the guards. I can't use it. I can only use the seed on him, unfortunately. So let's do this. Gonna fortify my health, even though I don't really need it. Regenerate my magicka, and use this. Stick with the hemomancy spells for now. Shit. over there. Oh, you know what? Let's blow him up. I'm gonna have 5 here just in case this doesn't work. There goes Indigo. Oh, he's gonna explode. Watch this. Got him.
Mr. Dragonfly is having a good time at the moment. He enjoys traveling with us very much.
Glad you think so, Indigo.
Speak to me. I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
You're not helping. Yeah. Ebony, huh?
Okay, let us get back to it.
More power. Learn shouts. What's this? What do you mean shout?
Power alone. Voice of the Dragonborn.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
What's that mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons.
Got him just before the sun came up. That
Dragonborn
was
would slay dragons and steal their power.
close call there.
That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
You might be right.
Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tibersept himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Leth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on here. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon.
It was,
and that's
wasn't it,
something
Strudel?
I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill him, but I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a North.
All across Tamriel, I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then. Wait, I know you.
You know nothing about me. Did I use it? Oh. Looks like Valor won't be needing that anymore.
How can I assist?
Huh. Wow. Fine then. That's right, I still have a bounty in Whiterun. Oh good, you're favoring that bow, Inigo. Awesome. Beautiful. Oh boy, already?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Third letter of notification. This should be... Farengar's done already. Okay. That is quick. I may have to see about my settings for honed metal. Let me see here. I didn't touch them. Allow crafting. Allow enchanting. NPCs have rare material. We'll put that on. Allow courier notifications, yes. Crafting time. Minimum time it takes for blacksmiths to craft your order, given as a fraction of the day. This tempering uses 1/4 the value specified here. Oh, my stupid Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting, son of a bitch. You can set this to 0 to get your items instantly. I would like to see settings below, but... The value is further modified. Random seed between 1 and 10. Set to 0 to get your items instantly. See, these are default, but I'm wondering... So enchanting happens almost immediately, whereas crafting... Okay. Crafting is fine. Okay. Let's just tab out. Let's buff up the enchanting time to the same as our crafting. I want them to be equal. Okay. So from now on, it's almost like I'm getting my items as quickly as I'm delivering. I don't have a chance to acquire gold. I may not be able to afford this. Yeah. I'll have to sell these things off to Belethor, which he's not even there yet. They let me in now.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
I want nothing to do with that issue. Let's go, Inigo. Come on.
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry.
Is he open yet? No.
Wait. I know you.
No, you don't. Damn. It's he's not here. Damn. There we go. And a key. So hopefully Sigurd's not here either. In a go.
Come back safe.
Good. Interesting. For some reason that book is drawing me. But this I don't have. He should be waking up fairly soon. Nice. 211 symptoms. Let's do this. So the Ring of Illusion, let's make sure our pickpocket is a little bit better. Let's Dream Thief him. Does he have not worth ring? Interesting. Damn.
Oh, no, you don't.
Out.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Out and out. There's the bounty.
A fight.
Nope, nope. Gonna go.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Shit, gonna go. Now how the hell did he get outside so fast?
So be it.
Fall back and heal, my friend. I can take care of them.
Hold on.
This is not a game.
This is not gonna be good.
You are ashamed over that bow. Let me show you how it's done.
No. Oh. Can you hear my kitty? You could probably hear everything else in the background too.
Be good. Found you. A fight.
Alright. Let's do this. I won't be stealing from him. Normally I wouldn't be doing this, but I don't want to get myself caught in that death loop. Alright.
Okay, do not take too long.
Only taking what we need. The book. And then of course the gold piece. It's amazing that my pickpocket skill is so good, but alright, you know what? Screw it, let's try it again. Yeah, 93%, right? Let's leave it at that.
Moving out.
Moving out. That probably counts as more than one, unfortunately. I don't believe I'm gonna have any, oh no, I am, okay. Arcadia. What is that? We may have to train with the Thieves Guild a little bit more.
Let me show you the power of Talos sword proud.
Wow. Crashes right into me there. Alright. Let's see what he's charging for these things.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like
No,
the
you
rest of...
sent me a note. I want my stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, we could afford it. So the circlet and the ring, barely. Awesome. So now, so this is my alchemy medallion. And then we'll throw our distillation ring on normally when we're in combat. I have to get rid of some of these things here. Alchemy, 19%. He does have it on, it's just under the hood. So let's see. Let's see how it works. Damage health, death bell. Stool, 14 for 5. River Betty would obviously be ideal.
What are you crushing in that bowl? It smells
56 resist.
pulverized.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see what else we got. Regen Magica, 74, but I am weaker. Alright, so salt is not. We need garlic, unfortunately.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
19, 23. Alright. We'll let it go for now. We'll sell some of these things to Arcadia.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
Alright, let's see what else we have on here. No, we don't want that. We want the, where is it? His medallion. And ring of, okay, there we go.
Greybeards. Just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yeah, and I killed him. I'd like a reward for that.
There's no question about that. It was a mighty deed. You've earned a place of honor among the heroes of Whiterun. But there must be more to it than that. Did something strange happen when the dragon died?
Yeah, absorbed power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Greybeards?
Masters
of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a doom or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. Did you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Vindsvept himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this... what?
Just make sure all my stuff is still here. 7. Okay.
Dragonborn. Nord nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Frog, don't be so hard on Avengers.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to
Is it buffering for you guys? Because my screen's buffering like crazy over here.
There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
Let me reset this again.
I envy you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again.
YouTube.
I made the pilgrimage once. You know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles.
It's not even loading now.
I
It's
wonder
awesome.
if the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me in my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl,
There it is.
I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia
good on your
as
end.
a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory
It's all my
to
end.
serve as your badge of
It's only my
office.
Wi-Fi and it's
I'll
only my
also
cell phone.
notify my guards
PC
of
is
your new
fine,
title.
everything else is fine.
Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
And it's just to keep
We
track
are
of the chat,
honored to have you
literally.
as Thane
It's
of
the
our
only
city,
time it
Dragonborn.
kicks me off the Wi-Fi.
The business prevents us.
It's ridiculous.
We still have a city to defend.
And it seems the last 2 to 3 days it's been doing it. My whole other playthrough, nothing, not a problem at all. What I think I'm gonna do, let me go over this one here. I'm gonna make a hard save here. I'm gonna end it temporarily for here. I want to, I know that, prevent this. I'm gonna have a little bit of dinner. I'm gonna reset my phone. I'm gonna see if there's something wrong with it. If there's an update that I have to do because it's been doing this for a while. I'm gonna do that, grab some food. I'm gonna restart it afterwards. So let me see if I can fix it because I can't keep going in and out. With my even with my Wi-Fi off, it's still not going. So I don't know what the deal is. So, but I'll do that. We have that save here. We'll start after. I have absolutely no intention of going up to High Hrothgar at this point. Shay's not going to care one bit about monks sitting on a mountain that he has no desire to go up. We will be doing other things instead. So let me do that. Let me see if I could fix this. We'll close the stream out here. And I will start it again in a little bit. So for those of you who joined me, thank you. I will be back in about a half hour. We'll see you then.